Voila. Hola, guys. Hola, Anna.
Hi. So,
¿Qué tal?
Alycia, we're doing something different today, aren't we?
Yes. We are going live on both our channels at the same time. Isn't that amazing? Oh, we need to put up our names in case we forget who we are.
Oh,
Do you want me to do that? Look.
yeah. How did I not do that? Oh, boop, bloop. There we
Bloop,
go.
bloop. So we're live on Anna's YouTube channel. We're live on my YouTube channel. And I'm supposed to be, we'll see if it's live on Rumble. Please hold while I check the connection. No, it is not. I don't know how to work it. I'm too dumb for it. Anyhow, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Anything new happening out there in your world? Are you guys
Everyone's excited about St. Patrick's Day.
I thought that was yesterday.
No, it was today. And if you drink enough, it's tomorrow too.
Oh, I might. So I went to Sprouts. That's a little grocery store, right? And they had these pills and they said, feel better in the morning. And it's some type of magic pill you drink. And then you take this with a glass of water while you're drinking. And in the morning, you're supposed to feel great. And I was like, I'll try it.
Did it work?
I'll try it tonight.
Oh, so Greg and I got those in my FabFitFun box. It was like, I think it was an add-on that you could get. And there are these little herbal pills. It was like, I can't remember what it was called, like emergency or something, day after or something. It wasn't plan B. I know that. So you would take 2 before you start drinking with a big glass of water. And then when you finish drinking, you would take 4 with a big glass of water before you go to sleep. And my thinking is, like, is there salt in there? Oh, look, St. Patrick's Day super chats.
Thanks, Carla. Oh, we both jiggled it at the same time. Thanks, Carla.
I'm trying to get it up there and say, yeah.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Oh, Simon says it's going to be a grandma.
Oh, congrats. That's awesome. That's amazing.
And Simon says, just found out in the sweetest way. What, did you get a chocolate bar? What happened?
Did you get, no, you don't. I was thinking maybe it was one of those poof explode powder things, but that would not be sweet to me. If someone announced it, I'd be like, what a mess. I don't want this, but I'm kind of particular.
Oh, 40 people. 40 sneaky snackers. Snack packers.
Snack packers are here in force. Oh, gosh.
Everybody hit the like button, please.
Please, por favor. I wish I could say the rest of that. I can't.
What we're hoping with this dual broadcast is we're going to expand our reach. So if you can hit like on both and expand the reach, that'd be great.
That'd be bueno. That would be so sweet. And it's free. So, oh, here we go. Oh, that's super cute. You're going to make me teary. Simon says, thank you all. So excited. It was a sweet gift box asking if I would be their grandma.
Oh, that is really sweet.
Oh, I like that.
That's like that too.
I want it. That is so sweet. Okay. So. Oh, Francois Tabat. Wait a minute. Didn't Francois have a different name or no?
Wait, what?
Oh, never mind. I think I'm just mental right now. My caffeine hasn't kicked in. Francois told hubby to get supper over before Friday evening dueling. That's right.
Dream team.
Oh, I did see this. This one I did record today. That'll go up on YouTube next week. Just letting you know.
I have been like a pilgrim for the last week with no internet.
Yeah, sad times at Anna's house. No interwebs. She can't go look at dirty pictures of her
We couldn't do anything. It was horrible. Like, and our phones weren't even working that well because, like, we're out in the country and we have some power lines behind us, and they sometimes interfere. And like, I was at work in the office. There was no one in there. It was like the day after tomorrow. It was crazy. It was like Night of the Comet. Remember Night of the Comet?
No. Is that a movie?
It was a movie. You would love that movie. It's a zombie movie. But like everywhere I went, there was like nobody there. I went on one side of the office, there's nobody there. I go on the other side, there's nobody there. I walk in the kitchen, the light's going on by itself. I'm like, this is crazy. I go down in the elevator, there's nobody there. I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I am completely unaware of anything that's happened in the world.
I'm kind of there with you. Like, I didn't have videos scheduled to, I had to remember to put up a video on YouTube. I've kind of just been busy this week, which is good, but it's also bad because the time change has jacked me all up. I'm getting up in the dark. The cats wake me up in the middle of the night. It's horrid. Crazy cat.
I had an awesome love session with AJ a little bit earlier. I was looking for that. Pusheen was up on the cat tree, and Lily, she's not real cuddly, so she was on like one of the little cat beds. And I was like, AJ, where are you? And I walk in Ella's room and he's like, oh, like all like sexed out on the bed. And so like I went over and like started petting him. He was just like, oh, like getting like totally into it. It was so cute. I was like, oh my God, you're like my favorite cat right now.
Oh,
so,
you want to hear a weird... I'm sorry, what?
My favorite cat is the cat that's in my hands. That's my favorite cat. So,
well, okay. We decided that there's been some cats out around the house, and maybe we'll feed them out there just occasionally because there's, mice around, and let them, So I put out food bowls. Well, I go to the store and I come back and the whole house smells like cat pee because one of the dude cats came over, peed the front door. So that wasn't good. So then we had to spray. But then it was interesting because my one kitty, FB, fruit bat, she's not a fruit bat. She's a black cat, but looks like a fruit bat. Anyhow, she got all like excited. And I think she's in love with one of these stray cats that peed on the door. It's amazing. And then I had to read tarot cards on her to find out. And I think she wants to hook up. Seriously do.
Ooh.
Yeah. The other cats are afraid I'll bring another cat in. They're not into the hookup. Thank God. But I have one lady here who's ready to get it on. Not good. Oh, thank you, Francois. On my Murdaugh videos, I've got some other interesting ones coming to the channel this week and some interesting ones coming to the manor. I need to edit them, but I have a whole, how many of these videos? I got to edit like a bunch. I have a video coming to YouTube, I hope this week, coming up about The Simpsons and their predictions. I have a video coming up this week about Mr. Brand, Russell Brand.
Oh! Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
And then I have a video coming up on Stephen Smith, Gloria Satterfield, and much requested. There's one viewer who requested Michael Frankie multiple times, and that video is coming up. And then in the Moon Moth Manor, I've got, Bill and Hill had a couple associates that kind of left the Earth plane. So there's that. MH370 is also coming to YouTube. Something about Mr. Corn Pop and perhaps being played by certain famous people. That's coming up in the manor. And something about the Fed Now payment system. That's also popping up. So there's some exciting new things coming both places. Yeah, you're right. There's cat scratch fever happening at my house. I'm starting to I don't even think I know my cat anymore. I didn't think she was going to get turned on by this random dude cat out there. She doesn't know him, his family.
He might be like super masculine, sexy kitty though. He's outside killing mice and sawing wood.
I don't know. I hope so it's raining here. And there's a car out in front of the house, and two of the cats were under the car, but the other cat, they made sure couldn't get under the car. Like, it's our car. You can't lay here. I don't know which he was. I hope he was not the one who's like, okay, guys, I'll just sit out here in the rain. I hope he wasn't that cat.
Was it Wednesday? Were they wearing pink?
Oh God. Um, I don't know Dancing Pink Flamingo when I'm going to post it. I'm editing today. Well, we'll see if I edit after we're done here tonight. I'll be editing. It'll be up sometime. I'm hoping next week. I just don't know what day. I can't tell you. Oh, this, yeah. I don't, if you're a super fan, you might not want to watch. That's all I can say. I don't.
So I liked him, then I didn't like him, then I liked him again. So like I don't know what to think at this point.
Yeah,
I you know what? I'm doing all my production videos on Sunday now that I have Gregopedia wanted me to put a seatbelt on because we're 1G. We're gonna be flying on the interwebs.
You guys are super fast. You're gonna need a limiter or something. God only knows what you're gonna download.
5-point harness.
Thank you, Carla, you sweetheart. Thank you.
So
Where do you want
so I may do one on Russell Brand too.
You go ahead. I'd love to see that.
I want to see what's going on. I'll tag you in it if I do.
Okay, tag me in it.
Because like Alicia's all fancy and she does like editing, and I'm like one shot wonder. I'm like, I'm just getting it done. I'm doing one shot.
Well, see,
editing.
You know, it's funny. I do my videos mainly it's one shot, unless there's a catastrophe. Like the cat did some shit. The cat got yelled at. There's something people having catastrophe sneezes, things like that. I don't edit that usually. I don't have to edit that stuff out. I do edit though the shuffling and the tokens, and I know people like the sound of shuffling. People like the sound of the tokens, but then I have the people who are like, "You shuffle forever," and then I'm like, "Fast forward," but they don't. So, just saying, I wish it'd be less work for me, but I'm trying to please the tube of the U gods, you know.
I should be editing, and I'm not. So. But I also may have a brand new studio by next week. So I will be back on for live public private readings, individual readings, public individual readings next Wednesday. I will be back for that. And I may even do one on Monday just to kind of catch up.
Oh, that'll be nice. So people can go over to your channel and they can say, could you look into my cats? I think my cats are getting ready to go have these salacious encounters with other neighborhood cats. I'm desperate to know, do I need to get my cat fixed right now?
Well, let's read on it. You ready?
We're going to read on my cat?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you say you already did it?
I already did it, but that was last night. We can check in again.
All right. Is Fruit Bat in Love? Oh, and I have an Irish deck today. I've got an Irish deck today.
Oh,
it's the Tarot of the She. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think I am. What? What? He said I'm Scottish. That's a Scottish accent. This is? He says this is Scottish. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
It's just Celtic. Stop yelling at me from upstairs.
Arg.
I'm in the basement, for God's sake.
You see, Jay, she started a channel.
Oh, that's awesome. Jay, post it up so we can all follow you.
Yeah, put it in the... I think you can put it in the comments. I don't know. Put it in the comments and everybody go give Jay a like or a follow or... You know what I mean.
Do we just click on her?
Maybe you can click on her picture and it'll take you there. It won't take us there. Oh, and then we have Diana wants to know.
Oracle.
What is the name of the tiny brown deck? Oh, is that Mildred Payne?
The Mildred Payne.
Is this the one you mean?
Creepy Oracle.
That would be I probably need to do a redo. I edged it, but that's the same deck.
Did you? Would you edge it with black?
Yeah, just black, a Sharpie.
Ooh.
As you know, I thought it made it more creepy if it was black edged.
I don't need it to be any more creepy.
So yes, that's what we got going on there. Okay, so let's look into Fruit
Your
Bat.
cat.
Fruit Bat, is she still looking for love from a neighborhood cat? Let's warm up with that question.
I'm looking to see if Fruit Bat is already deep in love.
Oh, that's a good thing. Maybe they've been looking at each other. She did seem to be like not interested when I came up to the front door and looked at me in the window, kind of like, I'm looking out there around you. Oh, dude, I think I need to guard the door. She's weighing her options. She's looking to give it to him straight up.
Oh, she's looking to bust out.
Damn. She wants her to give it to him. Wait, she wants him to give it to her. Quick.
This is the emperor.
Oh,
he's the maker king. He has the gift of skill with this deck.
Yeah, look at it. She's like, you can be my king of wands. Oh
yeah,
no.
That's what I got.
No.
Oh no, this is King of Pentacles. I'm sorry.
Oh well, they'll probably be doing it on the ground. This is horrible.
She's not fixed?
No, she is, but they're all indoor cats. I don't let them go out. I don't want her to,
Yeah, don't let her get out.
Can you imagine? She'd be like the town tart. Can't have that. She's my sweet baby.
We're going to be like, ooh, she's so clean and fancy for being indoors.
She'll be soiled out in the world. No.
Oh, okay. Fruit Bat. Fruit Bat.
Poor Fruit Bat. I don't want her to be a dirty bird. Okay, let me see. We have enough dirty birds in the world.
She's not a dirty bird.
She's just having dirty thoughts. She's having lustful thoughts.
Oh my God.
All right, so where do we want? Oh, do you guys want to see one other deck? I got a new deck.
Ooh, bring it.
Okay, I don't know what this is, like the Little Reaper. It's from a website called Push-Kitty. And so here's the backs, and they're little ghosties, right?
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, it's super cute. Look at that. It is super cute. I mean,
they're all ghosty little skull faces?
It's a little Reaper, I guess. Ghosty Reaper. Yeah.
Oh, he's really... And it's edged in green?
Yeah. I love it. And it's, it's a bridge size or whatever they call it. So it's not too big.
Okay.
So the same. I like it. It's bueno. I've been using it for a bunch of readings this week. Yes, Excitable 67. I have a slut cat, or at least she wants to be. I can't have that.
Wait, what if it's Pepe Le Pew outside?
My kid and I were watching Pepe Le Pew videos after we saw what she was doing, and then we started talking to her, and we're like, Le Mew, Le Mew.
Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Le Mew, Le Mew. He's like, oh, my darling.
Oh, I love you.
Actually, fun fact, right now, I don't know if this is in California too, but it is skunk mating season right now. Mating and gestation season. So skunks will live near marshy areas because there's a lot of grubs and critters that they eat. So they're in danger there. So wherever you're like near a marshy area that sometimes smells like skunk because they're skunks, but they go out and about to eat extra food. So if you see skunks out and about, be careful. Don't run them over because sometimes they are nursing mothers or birthing persons. Birthing persons.
Stop that shit.
I went there.
Yeah, I don't know that we have many skunks over here. We have a bunch of people I don't like, but I don't think we have many skunks here. Maybe they're by the river. I haven't seen them, but you can't drive by our river, so that's good for them. They're probably safe. That's what I'm going to think. I'm going to think they're all safe. All right, so where are we going first today?
So this was something that was not on my list. Nimrod. We haven't checked in on Nimrod in a while either, and he's been kind of quiet. So I don't know if that was something you were interested in.
Nimrod came up today. Nimrod is suing the computer shop, so that means he's admitting it's his. Oh, excuse me. I gleeked there. Horrible.
You what? Gleek?
I gleeked or I spit. Gleek is different, I think.
Oh.
Have you ever is that a California term?
I don't know, it might be.
Let me find the story here because latest, thank you very much. He sued the owner of the repair shop.
Huh.
That was, I believe, today that came out. So it must mean it's his, right? I'd assume so. So what do we want to check in on him? You want to see what he's doing?
I say we see how he's doing and how he's going to work out with this lawsuit that I just became aware of.
Okay. Oh, did you see there's a which one's Hallie or Haley?
Is that the current wife or is that the stripper girlfriend?
I don't know. One of them, I think that was a new one named in the family that got some dinero.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe it's kind of like Oprah in that family. You get $1 million. You get $1 million. You get $1 million. I mean, that's amazing. All right, let's check in on Nimrod. How is the prodigal son doing? Oh, Jamie said that's his brother's wife. Is that the one he I guess, is it cheating? Not really. Is that the one he fooled around with?
Oh. That's a great magician card, huh?
Oh, kind of looks like David Bowie.
Somebody get me out of here. I'm underground. This is. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading with this because it's just not. It's not reading well on the channel, so I may switch up decks.
Oh, let me switch our little layout. Nope. That's not it. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's not reading well. So I tried with an Irish with a Celtic deck for today on St. Patrick's Day. So 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Hello, Gregory. Gregopedia.
It's because it's not Irish, you get. It's Scottish.
No.
Is he flashing you?
It's Celtic.
No. Gaelic.
It says no. The deck says it's Celtic.
That deck is stupid.
You don't hate. Now I'm Scottish.
It's feeling very Braveheart in here. Watch, that's probably not Scottish
this is
either.
What we yell at each other in accents all day long. So 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Magician in reverse, 8 of Cups, and then the Warrior. I'm the Warrior. This is Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups is underneath, and then we have the Sun in reverse. So 3 of Pentacles, he is definitely working together, putting together a team to be successful and be very, very happy. Does he have the tools? Not necessarily. Doesn't have the goods in place. Is he going to opt to walk away from this? Yes. So he's probably going to settle out of it. There may be some money, a little bit of money that exchanges hands, and he could just tra-la-la. Under the surface, he's super, super cocky. He feels really good about this, and he's not worried about things that are going to come out in the open. So this is how he's feeling about it right now. So that's kind of what I'm getting. So what do you got? I'll swing you on over there, sweetheart.
Yes. Yeah. So he's taking his big wand around town. He's waving his big wand around town. Since all the eyeballs have been on his unit, not that unit, the computer unit, he
I
thought
almost spit my water out.
he would try this out. There's first of all, in the unspoken fear, we have a sneaky snacker. Just letting you know, we got to pay our tax. Oh, are you looking? Okay, so he's afraid a little bit that this is not going to help get him out of deep doo-doo. It's a weird thing. Like, he thinks he's just going to come in and wave his big stick around and, like, I don't know if he thinks he's going to try and claim people tampered with it, and that's not, like, his dirty pictures, or that's not his, like, dirty emails, or it's been tampered with. Feels like there's something there. He's looking to somehow get himself vindicated. I don't know that that's gonna work because it looks like this is all for a bunch of bull. Um, he's already like dead in the water when it comes to whatever he's hoping to achieve with this. So I don't know if he's perhaps back up on something and he's thinking this is a great idea. Maybe there's some idea he wants to tell his side. He wants to tell his side. He probably can tell it to a federal prosecutor soon. Just saying, my opinion. Anyhow, that's what we got. Oh,
He wants to tell his truth. So I'm going to ask now: Does he want to prove that there was tampering? Is that his main goal? To prove that there was tampering and that all this was engineered. That is his stupid idea. And he thinks that he has people that will help him do it. And he thinks that he's a really, really smart dude to do this. So what
he's the smartest man that Corn Pop knows.
He's the smartest man that Corn Pop knows. This is our Three of Cups, and this is our Prince of Cups. And he's like, oh, I got this. He really thinks that he's going to be able to pull this off. Will he be able to pull it off? Does he got the goods? Can he sustain this lie so that he can marry Meghan Markle next year? I say that. She's going to be up for grabs. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse, death in reverse, and then our Five of Wands here. So what I said in the beginning, that his probably best course of action is to just kind of get out of this entanglement. Let's put it that way. If he does not, it's going to be kind of a fast and furious battle, and it's just going to be thrown out. Just going to be a lot of drama. He's going to try and make something out of nothing, and it's just going to be a big stupid drama. So, and then Excitable 67 said this.
Good luck, ding dong. I'm sure it was that AI image generator put those pictures together. So I'm checking in here on the repair shop guy, because I think that's the person I care about most in this battle. He's upset because he's afraid he's going to be like losing all his stuff. He's already like upset about this. It seems like, I don't know if he's got a GoFundMe or he doesn't have a lot of resources. He's going to need some help. His idea here is that he wants to make sure he is not like hung out to dry, that he's, he gets his opportunity to say what happened. He's planning for what he's got to do. He's not really happy, but he's trying to look out for himself. And he is not wanting this to be pinned on him at all. He will fight Nimrod to the end, but his obstacle here is he doesn't know if Nimrod's going to use the benefit of, Corn Pop's arm of the law and to screw him over. So there we go with laptop guy. What do you got there?
So I'm looking at Laptop Guide too, because I was getting 45 and 45 Junior. You know, 45 the his
Do they go?
actual progeny.
Wait,
I
they
was getting that I was getting that they were going to chip in. They were going to help out. So
oh,
Laptop Shop, that guy, he definitely feels like he's kind of on his own. I think you're right. I don't think he has a lot of money to invest in this. This isn't a fight that he's prepared to, go neck deep in. Emotionally, he's very upset. I think that the financial pressures are already there for him. I think his shop is closed down. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but I think it did actually close down. We got Warrior 2 here, which is our wands, 2 of wands. So there is a coming together and offer there. And then the 4 of cups, or four of cups in reverse. So he doesn't have to reach into the ethereal anymore. His concern is about, under the surface, about partnering with anyone like this. Any of those big names, those marquee names that we know from the last election. He doesn't want to partner with them because he doesn't know what is at the end of that endeavor. So there's a lot of concern about, who he's hitching his cart to, what's going to happen to him eventually, because even if there is a money stream now and they help him through the process, if it blows up in his face, if other powers get involved there and make it look like something it's not, or make it look like something that it is, or whatever, if this falls out badly for him, he's broke at the end of it all. Even if he's sustained through a court case, he's going to be broke and destitute. And that's really his concern about getting into bed with anybody in particular. He's really agonizing over this. We have the 10 of Swords here, which is like a pretty cool 10 of Swords card. And the artwork is pretty sick on this deck.
what am I looking at?
It's like the sun with trees flying around, and we've got like the doctor from The Great Gatsby, the billboard. We got some eyes back there, and they're stabbing it, and it's bleeding all over the place. Then there's that little hand sticking up in the bottom.
Someone should not give me an ink blot test, because that's not what I saw at all.
So, and then we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. He can't make the, MA is asking what we're reading on. So we're reading on the laptop shop owner who had Corn Pop Son's laptop, who was the one who exposed it. Corn Pop Jr., Nimrod, we call him, is actually suing the computer guy about the whole laptop. So it's kind of like he's admitting that it was his. Did I say that? I think I did say that.
I think that's what he's saying.
So again, like, this guy is still kind of cool in it. He's kind of sitting back on his haunches waiting to see what happens. Yeah, that 2 of Swords is pretty sick, right? So where's the wait? So is that 2 of Swords? Where's
Is that that black and white thing?
This one is 2 of Wands. That's the 2 of Wands there. So, but the 4 of Swords is up here. So this guy is just kind of sitting back.
That looks like Markle in her backyard posing for a photo shoot with Ding Dong in the back, doesn't it?
It does. And then somebody's face is ripped off over here. Somebody's face is ripped off over here. And she's just sitting there going, I am the loveliest one in the land.
Yes.
Oh. So yeah, I can understand this guy's concern. I definitely intuitively got the T family has reached out to him and been like, we can give you a hand. We can give you a little bit of a leg up, not like super publicly, but we can help you out. So
yeah,
so that's what I was getting. Anything you're getting? Any downloads you're getting, sweetie pie?
No, I'm not on that. Like, who would be helping him? But it is like, it's so weird, because I was thinking, like, one day you have a repair shop, this dum-dum walks in, high as a kite probably, leaves it there, and then later he's coming back for you. Like, oh, how dare you! I take my riding gloves and slap you in the face, sewer. I'm not having that.
Jay Marcus just gave him a better name, Crack Pop.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we got corn pop and crack pop.
Oh my god, that's great.
Best ever.
Oh, Jay, I can't wait. Everybody, if you're just getting on, Jay has a new channel. Go
Yeah,
follow her. I
Yeah.
tried to find it. I couldn't find it, but I got big fat fingers typing, so I'm gonna have to find it after. So Jay, make sure that you pop it up there in the comments or send it over to me. You know, I'll do a community posting for you. Certainly, get some people to follow you. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to watch your channel.
Yes. God, crack pop. That's the
Crack
best.
pop. I'm gonna switch out this deck, guys, because I think it's a little bit hard for you guys to see. I'll work on the blocking for that one, but we'll go back to my Mystic Melodies, which is really easy to
Oh.
see.
Yes, Mystic Melodies. Okay, so where are we going? We've gone to the land of the crack pop.
So all the way down in Delaware, where the water's free and the fish.
I'm from Scranton. I rode the train every day. They'd let me toot the horn. Purr, purr.
Oh, wait, did you see what he said about that he saw two men when he was a kid kissing on the street in 1959? I'm sorry, that wasn't happening. That was not happening on the reg in 1959. I'm glad that he thinks he saw it, but that just wasn't happening on the reg. I'm sorry.
He thinks he sees a lot of things. Like, did you hear the weird nurse story? Like the nurse was doing things to him that he didn't even think was imaginable. It was weird. He was talking to, like, I don't know if he's talking to nursing students or something. He's like, they probably don't teach you this in nursing school anymore, but that nurse, she was doing things to me. She brought me a pillow from home. And it was just the weirdest story. I don't know what the heck he was
Did
talking
she milk
about.
his prostate like in the American Pie movie? I went there. I said that. That's a medical procedure.
I just thought that was something like my male cat used to do, rest his soul. But, you know, he used to have that. If you grabbed him the wrong way, he'd poo juice you and it stunk to high heavens. But hi, Gilded Girl.
Hi, Gilded Girl. Welcome. She walks in. I'm like, milk his prostate.
Yeah. He tried to
60
switch.
people watching. Well, 59. Somebody jumped
Oh,
up.
we lost one in the war.
So hit the like button, guys. Go hit it. Go hit it.
Hit it.
Hold it now. Hold it now. Hold it out. Hit it.
Is this a popular song? I don't know.
That was Beastie Boys. They're never
Oh.
on vacation.
No say.
Or
No
they're
say.
always on vacation. I'm sorry. Greg's going to come down here and yell at me.
Oh,
Now
God.
I think I gleeked. Is that when you spit? I just spit.
Yeah, but it's like you don't mean to. It's not like you have a drooly old person mouth. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I don't have a drooly old person mouth.
So since we're talking about nurses and Nimrod and corn pops and crack pops, should we look at corn pop? Should we
Oh,
check him out?
sure. He was doing some like weird stare move I saw on the Twitter. I don't know what it was. It was a Frozen picture. And he's just kind of hovering like he's jumped off the stairs. It's a weird looking picture. No, not bracing. He wasn't bracing for anything, I don't think, was he?
He's steering something.
He kind of looked like a leprechaun. Maybe he was just doing a leprechaun dance. I don't know.
He's a mess. Let's just see what's going on with him. See
Ah.
how he's feeling today.
Hey, Joe. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll get to that one too. Excitable 67. Let me star that. All right, let's check in on Corn Pop and what he's
Oh, I forgot about that too.
yeah.
I think we're at the end of days here.
The final countdown.
The good news is that he's not aware of it. He's like the pet that you're taking to the vet for that last visit. He's just like, this is great.
I hope I get ice cream.
Gotta get ice cream. So here there's a rather large contingency working behind the scenes, quite frantically. I'm going to say this team is working very, very frantically to kind of get things in order. The clouds. Did you ever see Joe versus the volcano? The brain cloud. I have a brain cloud. It was not my favorite movie, but I love the brain cloud part of it. There's definitely some clouding of the brain here. There's something going on here. Now, I don't know anything about the brain. I know a little bit about the brain because I'm an epileptic and I had to hang out with a neurologist for a lot of my life. But something in this part of his brain, the back section here, I don't know if that's where he had his issues. Because he had the aneurysm, did 2 aneurysms or something.
I swear he said though in some speech they took the top of his head off, so I don't
know.
know
To see if he had a brain. There's something back here that is causing issues. It's not functioning properly. The pathways are not clear. There's something going on. So I don't know if we've got another situation that's brewing or if it's scar tissue from what had happened before, but there's something going on back here. I can feel it. It's like congestion in the back of his head. And I think that's kind of what everybody knows. I think they know that there's this issue that's there. They know that they can't move forward, but they've got to defend the position now until they come up with a plan. So there's a plan that they're trying to formulate. They don't have a plan yet. I can't believe that they thought he was going to be okay for any length of time. But let's get some clarifier cards on this. We'll get our little phasmatag. What is this?
Phantasma
oracle. I'm like phasmataz.
I looked that one up on Etsy the other day, but I restrained myself. There was other decks I had to buy instead.
There were other decks that I had to buy.
Because I've been getting into my past lives readings I've been doing. I've been picking up some shadow work issues, which has been interesting.
So we got the sword, the enchantress, and the priest. So our sword, I'm sorry that I still use this book. There's my enchantress. Confidence, class, and the bod to manifest his every desire. Embrace who you are and show off that awesomeness. The priest is traditional traditions and positions of power may be revealing. Accept what advice is offered, but do not hesitate to break away from the mold. And then our sword is a weapon, yes, but it's best used in defensive capabilities. Do not wield it unnecessary. So I think that this is, swords are always cutting and taking out, getting rid of. So I think that this is our greater power creating an illusion to kind of move him off the go spot. He's not going to collect $200.
I beg to differ.
10%.
10% to the big guy. Yeah, so what we have here with Dear Corn Popples, he's trying to hold on. Hold on. He's holding on. He knows all eyes are on him, which is interesting that he knows that anything's going on. However, he knows all eyes are on him, so he's trying to hold on. He's definitely losing sleep. I don't know. People who are in dementia, I don't think they sleep well anyway, but he's losing sleep and he's aware he needs to keep quiet moving forward. If we're talking about, never mind. That's a whole other issue for a video in the manor. Anyhow, we'll go with this. He's going to say nothing. He's going to plead the fifth, or I have the right to remain silent, or I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know who I am. I just crap my pants. Whatever he's going to do, he's not going to talk. He has a concern, though, which is interesting. He's got a concern that somebody here's been ratting him out. Poor guy. Poor guy. His biggest concern here, though, is he wants to make sure I keep the money. I keep the money when he's getting voted off the island here. And I think he also believes there might be a rat in his family. I mean, it could be. That makes the most sense that there's a rat in his family that are, all against him. It might even be my Jilly babe. Did you know she wore hooker boots to Obama's inauguration?
Like over the knee boots?
Or like right at the knee boots? I looked it up and I was like, really? Like, okay, anyhow, that's not my first fashion choice for that, but okay. He thinks that he's scared that they have more than enough to take him down, vote him off the island. And he's preparing, he's ready for his fight here. He's there's a lot of secret knowledge and people are ready to spill on him, so he might want to be pleading the fifth here fairly shortly.
So I'm asking who the rat in his family is.
Whoop!
Look who I got.
Crackpot? Crack pop?
Could be. It's certainly somebody who's very, very happy with their situation. Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who's looking to cash in on the situation or lock in on the situation, create a better foundation, better roots for himself. What better way, if you get rid of your dad, to move into all of that liquid cash? I mean, I think he's going to have a problem with hooker boots, but yeah, I don't think hooker boots is going to let that happen.
God, this family's got the best nicknames ever.
Oh, do they ever? So wait, let's pull one. Is this Crackpot? Is it Crackpot who's the rat in the family? This is the sign.
Oh, ratting out daddy.
So what's the motivation behind this? Let's see what the motivation is behind this. Are we going to get is he going to write like a spare book?
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
How awesome would that be?
I would read that one.
I would read that. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at this, Alycia. 7 of Wands in reverse, Magician in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups in reverse. This is all about, he was never there for me. I was always the second. I was the spare. He was always into the first one. What was the first one?
Both?
Yeah, but we need a nickname for him. He was the hero, and I was just like, the workhorse. I just had to do everything. It was all too much. Like I had to hide all this stuff, and that's why I was the way I was, and that's why my laptop got lost.
I needed my laptop to do the work. I couldn't work from home all the time. Sometimes I had to go to Starbucks to get the business deals done with the you-know-whos. Sometimes there was no Wi-Fi. Daddy's mean. I always had to give him 10%.
No, he had to give him all of his money. Remember, he had to give him all of his income.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a shit deal. I hope at least he recharged a Starbucks card for him, the poor fellow.
I went to Starbucks today.
I go to Starbucks every day. I have a bad addiction. Well, yeah. It's a bad.
I need more subscribers so I can go to Starbucks every day.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a crack addiction, man. But I had a conversation in line with another customer. We vaguely say hi. I don't know what her name is. If she's watching, I apologize. I don't know what your name is. But I told her, I said, this is cheaper than actual crack. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't been looking on the market. God only knows now. Facebook's going to show me some ad for crack or something. Oh, I ruined it.
My Alexa is going to have ads for rehabs.
I told you I wanted to go to that Malibu rehab. That place looked really nice and relaxing.
I forgot to tell you this before the show. So I got the Paris Hilton biography.
Oh, wait. Someone wrote it about her?
It's Paris Hilton, the memoir. It's not Confessions of a Hotel Heiress or the kitschy book that she wrote. It's awesome. So she got sent to oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. And I don't know if I can say the name of it. She got sent to one of those outward bound like survival schools. And
Right.
I knew she went to one and I knew she tried to escape. I thought it was like in and out kind of thing. Like I thought she got sent there, she escaped, told her parents how bad it was, and she went back. It was like 3 separate schools, and she had like numerous escape attempts. Like this was like really a lot of trauma and abuse. Like really. Oh, I'm sorry, I said the A word. I'm not supposed to say the A word.
Yeah, I know.
A booserment. It's an instrument that I invented, an abooserment. So no, it's really intense. But she actually reads it, so I'm listening to it on tape.
While you're whittling on your front porch.
I'm whittling on my front porch. But no, I'm listening to it on Audible, and it's awesome. I highly recommend it. And I have always had the highest regard for her. I always thought she was pretty cool. And I knew from my ex-husband that she had a number of businesses, and she was a pretty astute business person. She learned from her family. She didn't just kind of flake out. She wasn't just the party girl that people thought she was. It was a lot of an act. So
Yeah, I do
very
wonder
happy for her.
I wonder about her mom. See, I don't like follow Paris. I mean, back in the day, everybody followed their shenanigans. But I remember I was watching, you know, how I have this horrible habit of watching the housewife shows. And her mom's on the show, right? And at some point, God, I don't know if it was on the show or some other connector show, but I believe she was talking to her mom or trying to talk to her mom about going to those schools that are super no bueno. And her mom's just kind of like, has that look like someone farted in the room and she doesn't want to acknowledge it. It's
Yeah,
just weird.
She won't talk about it. It's they did not realize what they were sending her into, and the sales tactics were real. It was like getting into a timeshare. Like your kid, she says in the book, your kid was not cured until your insurance ran out.
Horrible.
Yeah, pretty wild. Also, not the fun fact that I did not know. When Leather Tuscarero was on Happy Days, Susie Quattro, Kathy Hilton was one of her backup singers.
The mom?
Yes. Yes. She was an actress. She was on a bunch of like I think Knots Landing. I think she was on Knots Landing too.
You know what's weird? I looked up Leather Tuscadero last weekend and I asked my husband, I'm like, oh, do you remember this character? He's like, I didn't watch Happy Days like you did. And I was like, I don't even know you. Yeah, she must be putting out things into the world. So we're all looking her up right now. How weird.
I don't know. It's pretty wild. Yeah, she was also a Gerber baby, I think.
Leather Tuscadero or Kathy Hilton?
Kathy Hilton. Kathy Hilton has a notable entertainment background. It was one of the reasons why she didn't want Paris and Nikki to model.
Oh, well, she also had an interesting mother who was very interesting.
Interesting. I didn't get that far.
Well, I'm just saying there's another book I had read a while back. I don't recall too much of it, but House of Hilton, I think, talking about the shady things that it's not Large Marge. What the hell was the mother's name? Hi, Darren. I don't remember Large Marge. What is her name? Big Kathy?
Big Kathy.
There's a reason why I'm trying to call her Large Marge, but that's not her name. Anyway, the things that she was like, you know, trying to get the daughters to do, and to land the rich men, and you know, I don't think I know that the girls adored their mother. At least that's what Kyle and Kathy say. Kim, I don't know. But the mom she was a peach. We'll say that. Kathy was besties.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I think so. She had a picture up. I think somewhere. I think in her house. Um, interesting. Oh yeah, that's what she got in trouble on the Housewives for. That was a part of this whole fight where I know Housewives. Lisa Rinna was trying to say that Kathy Hilton was acting inappropriately at this club in Aspen because she asked to hear Michael Jackson played at the club. And they're like, we're not playing Michael Jackson here because I guess we're still stuck on accusations against Michael Jackson from however long ago that was. And then apparently Lisa Rinna saying Kathy Hilton used some type of no bueno slur, but it never aired, so nobody knows what the truth is. But yeah, it was all about she wanted to hear Michael Jackson at the club.
Off the Wall is still one of the best albums ever produced. Just
is it? I don't know the albums that well.
Yeah, that has like all of them on it. It's my whole childhood in an album.
Interesting. So where do we want to go now? Now that we've jumped off the whatever, the crack pop, corn pop.
So we still have Pootie and the drone.
Oh yeah, let's look at Pootie and the drone. Pootie and the drone.
Sounds like a band.
Drone. But do.
I just did a sloppy shuffle.
Oh,
I smell birthday candles. Am I having a stroke?
Maybe corn pops over there. Hey.
Oh
my god. Okay, so Anna had a sloppy shuffle. Everybody drank. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't load that up in here, did I?
Oh, that's all right.
I need to load that.
I'll just keep doing it.
Okay, so let's see what's up with the Ruskies shut down our camera in the sky.
Well, I want to see what our drone was doing there. Do you want to do what they were doing? Did you see it was like they were harassing the drone? Really? Like
it looked like they just kind of met up in the air. I didn't really see like
they damaged one of the propellers.
I don't know. It's kind of like an ant versus a, I don't know, zebra. Why am I comparing ant and zebras? Not a good comparison.
So now I watched Russell Brand's little thing on it, and he was like, and the hypersonic jet rushed. And he was, it really can't creep along. I was like, oh my God. All right. So what was our drone doing there? Why do we have the drone there? What was the purpose?
All right. I'm going to look at why the Ruskies said adios. How do we? There we go.
So I'm immediately getting, and this is so old school, and I'm sorry if I'm showing my age, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I'm getting a cassette tape player with no cassette in it. This was a dummy. This was a dummy.
Corn pop?
Our drone was sent out there. There was nothing of value in there. We weren't gathering any information. We weren't doing anything specific other than trying to create a situation where we antagonized other behavior. The thinking is that the other side is so erratic and loosely thinking that they're going to react emotionally, not tactically or tactfully. The idea was to instigate a situation without being the instigator. Somebody thought up this plan. Somebody thought that, you know what, though, the problem with this plan, is that, did you remember, like, they had that guy who was the White House intern, the transgender White House intern.
Sam Brinton?
Not Sam Brinton. It was the one who had the TikToks. He had the TikToks.
I'm not on your TikToks.
They had like these very young, radical thinking people on here, and it's like the problem is that they're putting people that think they're the smartest people in the world in the room together, and they're all like kind of competing for like the creative thought of how we're going to do this. I don't feel like there was really military involved in this. It doesn't really feel like that. It doesn't feel like there's anybody who has any kind of like actual tactical education here. It feels more like, well, let's see what we can do to get him to get mad at us. So, like, we'll just, go over here and we'll like stand by the bar right near his girlfriend. So, like, we could be really annoying. And then he'll come over and like she'll flip out and he'll see what a psycho she is. It's like that kind of a thing. Like, this was like just placement.
You know what this okay, you know what the sad thing is
let's
about
switch
all
over
of
here.
this? So I'm doing about like how do the Ruskies feel about this? And it's like coming from the place, we shot them, we're in charge. F you. And then it comes out and it's like, I can't believe we shut down a drone. Give the man his money. Like this makes us look dumb, like we're going after like gnats. Like it's a thing. Like there's some idea that this was not their best powerful move because it shows like kind of a edge of paranoia. So for your TikToking military, I think it achieved what it was supposed to because this is looking like Pootie's not really too ecstatic over this shooting down this gnat. Essentially, I don't think he's worried about that this makes them look paranoid, weak, whatever. It's not strong because it's like if he had like knocked down like some big plane or something, well, of course I'd knock down your big plane with my big plane. But no, this is like I knocked down your tiny drone with my big plane. Oh, it's not good.
I flick it like this.
But I look like a whip. I am scared and petrified and I hide in my cave on my bear. Does he ride a bear? I don't know. He probably should.
I think he does in his spare time, quite frankly. I think he does.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Jay was saying Michael and Kathy both made a pact to name their daughters Paris a long time ago. I didn't even think about that.
That's kind of nice.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize they had I didn't realize the connection. I don't really spend my time thinking of that, but that's cool. Okay. So, then this is ICC. What's ICC? ICC.
ICC.
Oh. Are you going to look it up? ICC. In the meantime, Sharon, I think I was watching Dynasty. Is that the one that has Joan Collins in it? Because I was watching reruns for a while. They're on one of the things that we pay for streaming service. And there was this, I hope it's Dynasty. I think I'm thinking correctly. And there's this episode, Joan Collins is like going to go after one of her men. And I recorded it. I put it on Facebook because I couldn't stop watching it because it was like old school making out on the bed, and he had his big hairy chest and stuff. And then he has a heart attack in the middle of the scene, and then she starts beating on him. Oh, it was just amazing. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on. Yes.
International Criminal Court said Friday that it issued an arrest warrant for Pootie.
Oh.
That was 22 minutes ago. So this is hot off the press, Marnie. You're the best.
All right. So ICC wants to arrest Pootie. Is that what we're saying here?
ICC is asking for anyone who knows him to pick him up.
They want. Yeah, I'm going to go right over there and go pick him up.
Sounds easy.
Excuse me, Mr. Pootie. I would like to take you somewhere. Come on. It's fine. You can touch my Mickey. That's okay.
All right, so Marnie's got more here. So deportation of
Crane of the U kids, huh?
Yep, kids, Ookies.
Huh. Yeah, Excitable 67 said they have no real authority, so it's kind of a joke, really. Okay, well, do you want to look into
what? My sister is in Europe right now.
She can go pick him up.
I don't
Not
think
too
she's
far.
cute.
Oh. Who are you
She's
looking
in a place
into?
where there's delicious food.
Oh, I'm sure Pootie's got delicious food at his house and a bear you can ride. Which one are you looking into? Do
I don't know. What are we
you want to
looking
look
at?
into ICC or you want to look into how Pootie's feeling?
I'm going to see what kind of actual real weight the ICC has behind them. How about that?
All right, I'll look into Pootie. Oh my goodness.
Ew. Ew. Did you ever see Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
I've never seen a full Indiana Jones movie in my life, so no.
So there's a scene at the end of the one that Sean Connery was in, and the one of the men that worked in the museum with him, he was very sweet and British, and very nice, and they kind of inept in the field. It was proven in the movie at one point. At the end of the movie, he says, "Follow me, Indy. I know the way," and he gallops off on a horse. And Indiana Jones turns to his father and says, "Got lost in his own museum once," and right, and he goes, So it's kind of like that. So like this was like a big noble effort for the ICC, and the effort is to gather everyone else to kind of come to this consensus and move forward with them collectively as a great world collective that says yes, bad behavior. Is it going to work? No, we have this cataclysmic event in the middle of it. What is that cataclysmic event going to be? It's going to be a new start to the situation that we have at hand. Under the surface, it's not going to work. It's not going to get the asses in the seat. This cataclysmic event is going to create the new start here. So I think we're going to see a new foothold. This isn't going to work for them. There's something that's going to happen on the Pootie side. I don't know if you see it in yours. But I think we're going to be laying some new lines. I think we're going to be creating some new non-friends. Let's put it that way. I think that the actions. This is almost like it's a drone. Like he's just like, oh, go. I'm not going to follow this. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be another event that will kind of gather the masses, but not because of this ICC. It's kind of this event that's going to happen is what's going to gather everyone around. Sorry, guys, I don't see any big kabooms, but I see, him creating a little bit more of a ruckus. So go ahead. You, my dear, I'm going to drag you over.
Ow, that hurt. Just kidding. God, I hate those Tesla sounds when they back up. Does every Tesla sound like a theremin when it backs up?
I've never heard a Tesla back up. Do you hear one right now?
Oh, yeah, there's one across the street. Every day around this time, I hear it, and I always hate it because I hate that. Anyway, okay. I would never buy one because I hate that sound. Okay. He is like, you think you'll break my heart? You do not. You are eyes wide shut demon beaches. I do not care. You want to see? I bring more pain. Watch me. He's like, he don't give a shit. He just, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. He does not give a shit. This is like I don't know what it is. He has something he's ready to deliver. Something very big, lasting kind of change here. Got a lot of money, power. I don't know if he's going to be rocking it in the crane of the U, rocking it at home. he's rocking it somewhere. He's got more to bring them, but essentially he thinks they're bitch asses aligned with El Diablos, so he doesn't care. Oh my. So where are we? Are you shuffling for something there?
I'm going to see what Pootie's next move is.
Okay. Come on, bring the noise. Have you ever seen him sing Blueberry Hill?
I did.
I
I want to see him dance.
You think
I
he
want to see him
dances?
dance. I want to see the Pootie dance. I'm dying to know how he dances.
God, I'm wondering.
It's either super dramatic, like Gomez and Morticia,
Oh.
or he's got like the thumb dance. Like he's just like,
He might be a thumb dancer. I could see that. He might be a thumb dancer. I'm sure he's not a twerker. I don't think he's a twerker. That would be interesting.
we are on to phase 2. We're going to phase 2. Dva. Phase Dva. I don't know how to say phase in Russian.
Ugh. You'll have to ask your creepy interpreter thing.
So let's talk about misinformation.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. So again, student of Russian history. So misinformation and cloudy information being passed on is really an amazing tool of this leadership legacy that we have in Russia. Just an example of it, when Tsar Nicholas was killed and his family was killed, the way that they delivered that information, it was they've been moved to another location. They've been moved, and they initially did move them to 2 different locations, but then it was no, they've been moved to safety. No, oh well, no, we did execute the czar. Yeah, the family's been moved to safety. There's a lot of drip feeding of information. So there's going to be some drip feeding of information, not so much to us, but to that Eastern and Western European kind of area. We're going to see that there. He is not a happy guy right now. And in terms of emotion toward the bigger picture, is very limited emotion on this. Not really like, hey, I'm sorry that I'm doing this. Like he's cracking eggs and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the eggs that he's breaking. It's okay. He's making omelets. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm making an omelet. I don't care about the eggs that I crack. He firmly believes that justice is on his side, and he will dial back some of the actions, but not right now. Right now, he's like in second gear. He's driving forward. He'll pull back eventually and kind of go into neutral and coast along. But the big goal right now, he's losing the battle visibly, but he's here to win the war. So this is definitely a part of a long play. He's learned a lot from the longevity leaders in the world, in the country. He's learned a lot from them. He's studied them, and he's in this for the long haul. So does he have a bunker someplace underground? 100%. I do not doubt that he has a bunker that's like 5 stories deep in the ground someplace, and he's got like ping pong tables and units and like fun stuff and cryogenic chambers. Like he's got like a mad crazy survival facility someplace. But he's there. His next move, he's in second gear right now. We're going to see something. He's going to reveal something. He's going to make a move, and then he's going to go into coast. So that's kind of his next move. But we're not going to see him make any really, really bold moves. We're going to see very like little pivot moves from him. That's
I
how
know.
he's going to win this battle.
I like to pivot my thumbs
I
when
like
I
to pivot my thumbs.
I do it. I do it.
Jay Marcus says he's a thumb dancer when sitting.
I bet. Can you imagine?
Secret TikTok videos. Watch, you know what? Like this is all a big fake, and he's going to be like the next guy on that Secret Singer, the Masked Singer,
Oh, singing Blueberry Hill.
singing Blueberry Hill.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? That would be weird.
Strawberry fields forever.
I'd like him to, wouldn't it be funny? Like, never mind. I was just saying, like, oh, I'd like to see him sing like George Michael's I Want Your Sex. What would that sound like? Probably weird.
Ooh.
I want your sex. No, I don't think. I want. What's wrong? Okay, where are we going next on our list of?
So, do we want to do something a little bit lighter before we get to banking?
Yeah, let's do something lighter before banking.
Hugh Grant,
Oh, he's a dick, right? Is that our question of the night?
grumpy old guy or dickish?
So I didn't click the article. I just saw the preview. There was something about Hugh Grant. People were not into him for something at the Oscars. Is that what this is about?
Ashley Graham was on the red carpet interviewing people, and he was pretty rude to her. You know, like I think some of it came off as like, you know, the English Hugh Grant, like I'm a little bit, you know, proper and cold, not warm and fuzzy. I'm just going to give you like snarky answers. But there wasn't any charm. There was no charm there. That cute little charm that he had once upon a time was not there. So it came off as very dickish. Very, very dickish.
Huh.
So was he trying to be a dick, or was it bad acting, or was it bad delivery? Like, what was that? Was he being a dick?
Well, wait, I don't even, who is the person interviewing him? Is that somebody I should know?
Ashley Graham. She is a plus size model. She was, I think, the first plus size model on the Sports Illustrated cover.
Oh, was that the one they raised a ruckus about back a couple years ago or whatever?
There was a ruckus raised about her. Yes.
Okay. All right. I don't. Now I'm just putting the picture in my head, but I didn't watch it. Was she annoying? Because she could have been annoying.
She was okay. I mean, you know, those red carpet interviewers are all kind of annoying,
right?
They're like, so what are you wearing? Oh my God, you look so great tonight. Oh my God. I can't believe we're like hanging out here. Like, do you think you're gonna win?
What are you most excited to see tonight?
Honestly, and who are you wearing? Who?
Yeah. I'm wearing Disney. This is, from the spinning wheel or something. Yeah.
And then along comes Angelina Jolie with Billy Bob Thornton. We just had sex in the limo on the way here.
Yeah, we drank each other's blood.
No, I think Ashley Graham is very pretty too.
She might be pretty. She might also be annoying. I maybe I'm getting old and I'm thinking that Hugh Grant has a right to be a dick. I don't know. Let's see.
I think in the scope of red carpet interviewers, I didn't think that she was annoying. I didn't think she was like, oh my God, how are you? Marnie says she pushed when she should have ended the interview.
Oh, see, I didn't watch any of this. She pushed. Oh, well,
Sorry,
let's see.
So let's see. Was he annoyed? What was his problem? What kind of stick was up his butt?
Maybe he was wishing there was a stick up his butt. Maybe he wanted to hang out with Richard Gere and get that gerbil. Maybe he misses Elizabeth Hurley. We don't know all the problems Hugh Grant's got.
I don't think this was that big of a deal. I think he just didn't want to be interviewed at all. That's what I'm getting. And that he was more interested in going on a date, like it was a date night, He just didn't think that like there really was any. What is he on the with that Onion show? He's on like the Great Onion, Charlie Brown. I don't know, Glass Onion. I think he's in Glass Onion. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't even know what a glass onion is. But
I didn't know he was still on TV or whatever you're saying he's on. Okay.
Wikipedia is coming down to correct me.
Is he a big Hugh Grant fan?
Maybe he was just a bit stressed and needed to blow a fag. Can I say that?
Oh.
We don't.
I don't think you blow a fag.
No, this is what's going on. Blowing a fag,
No,
smoking
no.
a cigarette.
But he was the one getting.
No. That was it. I'm not talking about that. You need to smoke a cigarette. You need to blow a fag.
What was her name? Damn it!
It was like Cinnamon, wasn't it?
His name, her name. Well, it has to be. We have to refer to her. Correct.
So what was her name? Do you remember it?
Like Hollywood Brown, brown sugar,
cinnamon, nutmeg. I don't know, cardamom.
Yeah, I think cardamom.
Cardamom.
Yeah. Cardamom.
cardamom. Oh, good
No,
Lord.
that's after you get them pregnant.
Coriander.
Dillweed. Dillweed.
Divine Brown. Thank you very much.
What was it?
Divine Brown. There was no
Divine
coriander.
Brown. Brown sugar.
Oh God, this is. It was $50.
What was $50?
What when she puffed on his fag? It was $50.
Oh my.
I didn't know. God, I wonder what that means in our times. Inflation. How much is it?
It's like 8 carts of eggs, isn't it? Like this whole bunch of eggs. So yeah, he just wanted to like get done with it, and he didn't mean to be a jerk, but he was a jerk. He wasn't thinking properly. He just wanted to get out of the situation, and he thought that was the best way to do it. So
yeah, I got similar here. He's like, what? I didn't see a problem with what happened here. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, yes, I'm so happy to be here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm giving you the standard answers that you're looking for. I thought it went rather well. I don't know what the problem is here. So I think he just figures he's doing, he's been trained for, 30 years doing this. I think he knows the routine. So if someone made a big deal, I think they're just making a big deal.
So he's upset now because he did not do that very well. So he's upset now. That's our moon in reverse. We're like, angsty. Under the surface, he is not doing anything. He's like kind of frozen in space, doesn't want to do anything. And he's actually being advised not to do anything and kind of let this blow over. He could be charming on another day. So 68, 69.
Oh no, danger.
Backers, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Comment. We love each and every one of you here.
Oh my goodness. Oh good, we got to 70. I don't want him to be doing dirty things like Hugh Grant and Divine Brown. We can't afford
71.
We can't afford the carton or 2 of eggs to pay for the service. Okay, so what the hell is Glass Onion? I don't even know what this is.
It's a TV show. It's some kind
I've
of
been
show.
watching reruns of Desperate Housewives.
My next on the list is History of the World Part 2. So, and that's a series. So there's like a bunch of shows on there. Greg, I've already told my boss, my daytime boss, the day we lose Mel Brooks is going to be a very sad day in my house, and I'm going to need the day off.
Oh, that reminds me of Jimmy Carter.
Is he still with us?
Yes, as far as I know, but I did that in a reading on that in the Moon Moth Manor because we just had our monthly reading. Now, here was the interesting thing I got. The news hasn't told us that he's passed, but I got that he's passed. And the reason I looked in on it was because Corn Pop was out there saying he had been asked to give the eulogy. And then he's like, I shouldn't have said that though. So I thought that was interesting. So I just brought up that because that's somebody who's next on the list to kick the bucket. Sorry, I took it
That
from the
makes
notebook.
sense. Corn Pop, you paved the way, Jimmy Carter, for me to be the worst president. You set the bar so low.
You know what? I'm wondering, did Corn Pop curse Carter? Is that the picture where they took where Corn Pop and
that weird perspective?
and
Yeah.
the Carters look like tiny people? That was weird. It was like tiny furniture and tiny people, and the Bidens look like giants on Earth. That's weird. Oh, okay. We'll see you later, Gilded Girl. We're sorry your internet is not working.
Bye, Double G.
Adios. Lo siento.
But then Fuzzy321 got here. What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds? I don't know. I felt like singing a song and then just couldn't make it happen. So where do we want to tour next? What's on the list du jour for next where?
So we've got the banks.
Oh, all right. What do we want to know about the banks?
Suisse.
That one's dead, right?
Is it dead?
Or Swiss is bailing it out.
Swiss Bank is bailing
Did
it
the
out?
Swiss bail out their own bank? That's their bank, right?
I think they are cousins.
I mean, they're all probably like cousins of the same dirty circle of crap, but
So I did a reading, didn't record it because I had no internet for the week. I'm predicting there's about 20 banks that are being affected by this. My own personal family was affected by this situation. Not terrifically, not terribly, but my own personal family. So I got a dog in this fight.
You know, I heard the Harkles, they said they got affected by the SVB. Who knows if that's true?
Yes. What do you call it? Better Up was invested in there.
Oh, and after the Queen what did the Queen do? Did she donate to that thing or she pimped that thing or something?
I think Chuck did. I think King Chuck did. So according to my search right here, it's still saying it's just SVB and Signature. However,
Swiss went. I saw that.
So I'm now following a Credit Suisse borrows more than 50 billion. First Republic Bank is another one. Shares Credit Suisse borrows 50 billion from Swiss National Bank after shares crashed 30%. And then First Republic. So I'm following Minority Mindset. If you're not following him, he's got like 1.3 million followers. Like I'm not like trying to like help his subs or anything. But he gives very comprehensive perspective of what's going on with banking and finance. He's got the Minority Mindset is like the millionaire mindset and how to think like a millionaire. It's pretty cool. I do like it. First Republic Bank executive sold 12 million in stock months before the crash. So this is shares plummeted.
This is them getting bailed out again.
This is just yesterday. This article came up. Bank's chief risk officer sold on March 6th.
They know because they're playing games.
So why don't we look at some of the big name banks?
Oprah supposedly had some, but she has like, I don't know, probably bazillions hiding everywhere.
So why don't we look at some of the big name banks? If you guys are in a regional bank, Jamie already asked, is
going to
Chase
Chase
going under?
All right, let's look at Chase.
Wait a minute. Who is this fuzzy 321?
I don't know.
So I was on copper wire. I had copper wire dripping internet into my computer. Is this one of your followers or one of mine? I think it's on yours.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is. I don't know. They may
So
never reveal themselves either. If
So
it's no one I know, they won't reveal themselves. They'll mess with me.
I'm everybody and nobody, but thanks for asking.
Okay. Well, we'll go with it. Hope that's not my offspring. That would be weird. Get off the interwebs, you demented old bat. Meh.
See, my kids can go on the internet now because we're not dripping through copper wire. We're racing lasers through fiber optics now.
Wow, you guys are all high tech. We're still over here in the Stone Age. I can't even get a hookup from the muskrat. All right, so we're looking into Chase right now, right? Is Chase gonna?
We'll do like round robin. We'll just go real quick.
All right, is Chase gonna take a dump?
You say, are they going to take a dump, and I'll see what their status is. So like hope on one side and reality on the other.
Okay.
Oh crap! Oh boy. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not make any investments or
Don't
make
do that.
any financial moves based on what we say here.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's no good. Okay, did you want to let me see. What do you got for Chase?
This is looking a little shaky. So funds are unprotected. They're kind of running out here. So that Nine of Pentacles, you always have to remember when she's in the upright, she is the kept woman. She's in luxury. She is protected. She's well cared for. When we get in the reverse, this is a little bit reckless. This is exposed and not really in a great position for longevity and for protection. So I think there's some issues that are going on there. It looks like things may be out of their control and dispersed around in a chaotic manner. Justice, they don't have any balance. Temperance, they don't have any balance. Wheels of Fortune are spinning out of control. It's really what they're looking at now. And under the surface, we've got a higher entity that's going to step in. So what do you have?
Similar idea, except I have a sneaky snacker here. So
Sneaky snacker. I got him.
Sneaky snacker sitting here, Mr. Bigglesworth with his tattoos. It looks like whatever's like going down the toilet's already kind of gone down in the toilet. We don't even know about it. They're already in some type of partnership here to I don't know, rejigger their boat to be floaty again. But this is it's a shady deal, whatever's going on. So it looks like there's been some meeting of the minds or some type of bullshit here. This is all shady bullshit. Like they're already playing games and stuff. So they're doing something behind the scenes. I think we could look at every major bank and get a similar spread that they're all in some deep doo-doo. They've already made their deal with the devil and it's all just going along according to plan. But who am I? We can read on the next one. Do you want to look at
Bank of America?
Yeah, let's go B of A.
So apparently Bank of America and Wells Fargo both had some issues last Friday. Bank of America looks like it's in a much better spot right now. Still not super stable. There's still some issues going on. And they're reluctant to go out and get that extra help from another entity, another higher source. So they're just kind of keeping on. They were in a little bit of trouble, but they kind of squared it away and shuffled their deck and shuffled their stuff and brought it back into a good spot. So I think that they are in the black at the moment, but it's they have a tenuous grip on it. So they're trying to figure out how to fix what they're doing. They're trying to figure out what kind of fat they can cut what losses they can cut. So that's where I have them.
Okay. This is more same BS here. However, I see like they're in a better position than Chase. And I'm almost wondering if somehow they didn't get their entanglements together with Chase. I don't know. I'm not a banker. Shocker. But there's something here. Like, I think there's some type of, like, I think it's all dirty and I think it's all entangled and because it's all part of the central banking bullshit thing, right? But I think there's some like hierarchy or something. And I think Bank of America might have pulled some leverage or taken something out of Chase. That's kind of weird. But I, at the end of the day, it's all on purpose, and who's to say what's going on? So you should just protect your own shit and make sure you got like money on hand and backups and that kind of stuff.
Cash on hand, people.
Yep.
Cash on hand. So we'll look at Wells, and then we've got a good question from Tony V on there. Wells is really looking to get out of the spot that they're in right now. They are on shaky ground, but they're all in with the Overlord's help. They're much happier with the Overlord's help.
I bet.
Are willing to hand over the reins to anyone who wants to grab hold of them.
Dude, they're like my cat looking for love with all the stray cats of the neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah. There's something like they've got some like extra questionable things on their books. That's interesting. They have extra questionable things on their books. But it's
Do you know what that extra questionable thing is? Did you see that in the paper?
No.
It has to do with Crack Pop.
Is Crack Pop on their books?
Crack Pop is on their books.
Oh, well, then that's their... Oh, God. I mean, I don't know if they're looking for... is the word dispensation, special dispensation for something? Like we have an extenuating circumstance here. So I don't know. It's weird, but okay. Gosh. Can you cash my painting? I painted it with a straw.
So I also want to look at if we're going to be forced digital. Oh, that sounds terrible.
I don't. Whose digits are doing this? We need to clarify because some people, I don't want their digits near me.
No digits. No. No, if we're gonna be forced digital by July, which is what I've been hearing.
Oh, so, I thought that was happening soon. Well, I guess it's March. Okay. All right, so let's see. By July,
the crash is intentional. Will the outcome be the optimal for the EWS crew?
Okay, let's see. We're going to start with Tony's question. All right.
Oh boy. Do you know why we love roller coasters?
Because they go fast.
Because they take us to the edge of disaster. And all the rattling is engineered into them. And, they take us to the edge of really being injured and scared. That's what this is. They're trying to take us right up to the edge. This looks like the plan is currently going as directed. This is wonderful. then it's not. So it looks like they're trying to execute the plan. Like, like right now, there's a room full of people that are like, oh, it's going perfectly. Okay, so this one goes, and then we go in and we fix it. And then this one goes. It's like this very slow domino effect. And we're going to go in and we're just going to take and make sure that we like hold them up and fix them and make them all nice. And we show everybody that like we can do it, even though we give trillions of dollars away to everyone who asks for it. We can still fix our banking system. And so it should be a centralized bank. And I think that we're going to do that. And then it doesn't work. The bottom falls out. So it's like they've got a bunch of grapes in a paper towel and they're walking across the room to the kitchen table, but it's not like a good like bounty paper towel that has stood the test of time when it's wet. It's like one of those dollar store paper towels that's like kind of falling apart and ripping out of your hand and ripping along the bottom. And it's just going to go bloop, and it's going to fall apart. Once we get there, the intention was to make this slow and low and kind of just ease us all into it,
Without lube.
I think there's some lube here. I think the stimulus was the lube. I think the stimulus was lube. Again, for entertainment purposes only. Gregopedia just said that there's black sedans out in the front yard.
Oh God! If bankers talked like this, I'd be more willing to listen. Dang.
JP Morgan did.
So is this the ultimate goal of the Eyes Wide Shut? It's well on their way to what they're looking to do. It's interesting because it's like they're, God, what would you call that? They're like phoning a friend with each other. Like it's all a big cooperative thing. Now, their only concern here is that people might start getting their own ideas about how their money should be taken care of. They don't want anybody like starting to think about new things about doing stuff with money. They're doing good. They think they're going undetected. Like, oh, we don't, not us. And they're looking to do what they always do, come out of the other side, right? They're looking, they think they're sitting pretty here. The only thing they're kind of like not thinking they're winning on is getting enough dough out of it, like milking it for all they can get. Now, so this is their desired outcome. As this takes a dump and goes and becomes something new, does it work? No. Whatever they're envisioning, the next phase does not go. It's like whatever they're picturing, it's something else after. So that's what I'm getting. So whatever they're hoping to stick us into, which could be, their Fed now, their CDBC, their whatever, it's not rolling there. Because the problem is that like people have their own brains and they start to think of other creative ideas that are outside whatever these knuckleheads keep tampering with. So
let's see what the Federal Reserve is going to do next week, and then what's going to happen as a result of that. Because the Federal Reserve is supposed to sit down next week, right?
God, I don't know. Is Janet Yellen pole dancing there? Oh, I said, is Janet Yellen pole dancing at the Fed next week? Is that why they're all going to sit down and watch her?
All right. Or when they're meeting.
I thought you were trying to Google Janet Yellen pole dancing.
Oh my God. Is that what you're talking about? My phone is still on 5G. I don't know why it's not connected to my interwebs.
Okay, so what are we looking at? The Fed's gonna what? Have a meeting in the ladies' room?
Yes, they're supposed to have a meeting to decide what they're going to do with. I'm back on the interwebs on my phone. Oh, this site cannot be reached. That's great. I'm not allowed to look at it.
March 21st, 22nd.
There you go. Next week. So they're going to talk about raising the interest rate, changing the interest rates. That's what happens. So So let's see what they're going to do next week. I say higher number shows they're going to raise it. Sloppy shuffle.
Oh. Everybody take a drink.
Oh, I forgot. It's been so long.
I know. So long. I think they're moving on up.
Of Pentacles?
Yeah.
They're raising the.
Yep. Like they're going to pretend. I don't know. We were really weighing all the benefits. Meh. Oh.
Do you see who I got?
Yeah, I got to find it.
I got it.
There we go.
Sloppy shuffles and ravens barking at someone.
Oh. Crack Pop is breaking into your house right now. He wants to.
No, I think she just went after Ella. Ella's probably eating something.
Oh, let me pay off our sneaky snacker tax. All right. Take it away.
So, the sneaky snacker, people are not going to love it. It's a necessary evil to save the economics. That's what they're saying. They're kind of at their wits' end, and I have a feeling that they're all in agreement that this may not work. It's almost like, this is what the textbooks say, and this is what historically we've had to do, but we've never really experienced anything like this before. We're going to need a bigger boat, and we don't have one. So I think they're like, we don't know if this is going to work. We don't know if, we've gone the plaid. We may have gone.
Let's ask the question instead. Instead of assuming they're incompetent nincompoops, which they are, let's ask the question if this is intentional to be incompetent.
By the Federal Reserve?
Yes. The Federal Reserve is not even federal, so.
But it's in the name.
But that's a lie. It's not a federal agency.
It's like when you buy something that's all natural.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater?
No, but I've seen the box of it at a Blockbuster many a time back in the day.
It's a great movie. The principal, or the administration was getting rid of the bad kids so that they could keep the grades higher at the school. And when they figured it out, the principal said very haughtily, "It's all for the good of the school." And that's what I got here. It's all for the good of the school.
Oh, I bet. The good of the their school. Theirs.
Yes. Well, sometimes I had to cover up a little bit of. I didn't want anyone titillated.
I know these tarot cards with these 100-year-old drawings are such a poof. Is yours wearing a jacket? Oh no, it's a rock.
It's actually one of my psychic trio rocks from AliciaWicker.com.
Oh gosh. At first, looking at it on screen, I seriously thought it was some lady wearing a walk of shame jacket out to get her water.
There she is. Walk of shame. She's wearing a turtle jacket. It's a turtle jacket.
Okay, so somebody asked, I got distracted. This is the Little Reaper Tarot. And this is the I think, where does she have it? Here, okay. Push Kitty. That is the website. I think it says back here.
The front cover of that is that a card? What card is that?
Oh, 8 or 9 of cups. Yeah, it is a card. I can't remember.
Is it the 8 of cups?
It's 8 or 9. Ocho or nueve, not sure. I'll find it. Maybe it's the 8 of swords. God. Oh, there's the 8 of cups, so it's not that one. Do. Oh, there we go. Knight of Cups. My
He's
apologies.
really cool.
Isn't it? It's so cute. I love it. It's a cute little deck. It makes me happy in my little creepy, desirous ways of creepy art. All right. So the little shits are all out for themselves. I've already gotten distracted. Okay.
I may have to get that deck. It's really cute.
I know it's super cute. She has some other ones, but I didn't connect with the other ones. I think they're like other art inspired stuff. Yeah. Okay, so exactly. It's a republic, not a democracy. All right, so where are we going? Oh, Jay says she loves your recommendation for Tittle Tattle.
Oh yeah, I like her channel, right?
Yeah, I've been, I think not this week. Last week I watched something, gosh, one of those queens or somebody got kind of treated like poo. Yeah, it's interesting. And then I saw she was fed up with the Harkles, which I agree.
You know what? Like, I we have 59. So guys, I got a Vedic reading from Thor Sandalwood. If you're not following him, go on over there. Tell him that Alycia and Anna sent you.
He's like, who's Alycia?
No, because I was talking about it. I actually have the recording. I will share it with you because I was talking about you too. Not that we talked about you within the chart, but he did my Indian astrology, which was really, really cool. I'm in a very difficult period of my life right now, but it was really awesome. So now I have my chart, and now like I can go back and I can ask like a couple of different questions to him. I could be like, hey, I'm doing this, like, what do you think? So he also has a meditation channel, and I'm going to do posts now that I'm back on the internet and off the porch, not whittling. I
listening to your cassette books
with my cassette books and my what did they my slate that I had out front. I had a slate. Writing material, so I was just rocking on the porch. But no, I'm going to do a couple of posts for him because the reading was really, really great. So if you guys are into getting like an astrology reading and you've never had Indian astrology done, it's really, really cool. It's a little bit different from Eastern
Vedic
astrology. Yes,
is it Vedic?
I think it's Vedic.
Oh, I say it wrong.
Said Vedic, so I don't know.
I always said Vedic. I don't know. I say all sorts of things weird though.
That's okay. I don't think you say anything weird.
Oh, thank you, my love.
The weird California colloquialisms that you have, like you said that one when I say ninny muggins the other day.
I don't know ninny muggins. We don't have any.
You said something. You were like, golly gee, or
golly pie or golly gee.
I never heard golly pie before. I was like, what?
Golly pie. I think I took that from my brother-in-law, but I mean, I don't know. There's just certain things I stole it from him probably. Golly pie.
I think we'll pull some cards on this. What's going to be the outcome?
Wait, my brain's already fuzzy. I'm like, what? 1 to 10. How rude is it to wake up a person you're married to, tell them to go home? My defense, they're snoring loudly. I would
outcome,
tell them.
If you do that, this spouse may think that it's sweet loving time and try and hook it up, and you may wind up with a baby. So I would just be careful.
Oh gosh. Is Fuzzy 321 my cat fruit bat?
Ooh.
She's learned how to get on the interwebs, and she's asking questions.
A little pause.
She's all le mew pew. I'm trying to hook up with the stray cats in the street. I want to be whoring around. No, FB, don't be a whore. Stop it.
What would we name the kittens though? Like fruit bat and stray cat. So like
stray fruit?
Strange fruit, random fruit.
Strange fruit. Oh God, that's what my husband would probably name it. He always likes to talk about people going out for strange, and I hate it. I was like, stop saying that shit. I hate that. You just wearing some strange. I'm like,
So
stop.
did you see her paramour?
There was 3 out there at a time. I don't know which one
Oh,
it
so
was.
you said that earlier.
Yeah,
What did they look like? Is one orange?
there's one like white with calico spotties on it. There's a gray one. I think he might have like a white like marking on his face. There was like a black shaggy looking one. I don't know. It's raining though, so I can't tell like, if they're in their best condition or if they just look haggard because it was rain.
She likes it rough. Fruit bat.
FB's never had it. Stop.
It's like I like those dirty cowboys outside.
Poor FB. She's like, oh, they're slandering me on the interwebs.
So when I was still with my kid's dad, we had a gray cat that was so beautiful. She looked like a Russian blue, and she was stray. There was an old lady down the street, and she was like feeding all the cats in the neighborhood. She had like a huge colony living there. And she one day waddled up onto my porch, and I went, "Oh crap, she's pregnant."
Oh,
And she was huge. So we tried to trap her. We got a have a heart trap, and we trapped every male cat in the neighborhood. Like the males were so dumb, and we never trapped her. And then she disappeared for a little while. And then one day I walked out on the porch, and all I see are these little kitten faces in my bushes looking up at me. I was like, "Oh, magical kittens! There are magical kittens everywhere." And we tried to trap her again, couldn't get her. The kittens were underneath the porch, so we corralled the kittens, and my ex called the SPCA, and they came and got them. And then we tried to trap her, and we couldn't get her. And then she had more kittens, and then she had more kittens. And then one day I was like, all right, enough is enough. We're like, we got to catch her. Like, we set up this whole elaborate trap, and we didn't get her. She would go in, get the food, and then go back. And she was really smart, and she'd set the trap off after she ate the food, so nobody else would get stuck in there. She was crazy. And so one day I thought her boyfriend showed up, because I was like, we didn't know who the boyfriend was. And I hear this male cat yelling on the front porch. So I go out there and I look, and he's so handsome. He was majestic. He looked like a sphinx. He was gorgeous. And then he turns his face to me, and he must have just, like, the noises I heard, he was in a fight with another male cat. One side of his face was like all ripped off. His ear was like hanging off. I was like, oh God, you're horrible. Like, but I guess you won. You won her. Like, here's
Hi. Poor thing. He's like, oh, it looked pretty hot for a while. You should have seen me last week. Oh gosh. Well, do you want to end like on do you want to do a general look into Harkles? Do you want to do a general look into something less weighty to end our show on?
Sure. I got 5 minutes, because I got to go and pick up an offspring.
Okay. Did you know Incubus is playing over here at Yo Mama?
They know me.
Do they?
Incubus knows me. Yes.
Oh, well, I just saw they were playing. I call it Yo Mama. It's not Yo Mama. It's Yamaba or something at some casino out there. I don't know. I call
That
it
sounded like really terrible. Like Incubus knows me. Like I was some groupie.
You were like the cat in the hood having all their kittens.
I was not Fruit Bat. No, they actually they knew a friend of mine, and that was a medical person for them, and a dentist. I shouldn't make it sound like that. And when I met my ex-husband through that same person, and we were all on Family Values tour together. And when they showed up, they were like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "What are you doing here?"
Oh,
I was like, "I'm planning my wedding from here. What are you doing here?" And they were like, "What?" It was wild. So, Harkles, you want to do Harry's State of Mind, and I'll do Megan? Or you want me to do Harry, you do Megan?
Well, you can do his accent. You can leave us on a good note with his accent. I'll do Megan, because I'm another lost soul from California. Okay, I have a moral compass. I am not a lost soul. Thank you.
Oh, this big dummy.
right. Go ahead.
Well, tomorrow's a better day. I'm here in California. It's sunny. It's wonderful. My tour's going wonderful. People are listening to me. I'm not listening to any of the criticism. I think I'm going to make a lot of money, but I don't know what I'm going to do next. The best thing that I can do is whine and whinge. And I might move forward with that, but I'm almost out of money, so I've got to figure something out. I'm just progressing very, very poorly without any money. And there's Justice card. So like maybe I'm going to lose more money because of that Justice card. I don't know. I'm just moving forward and manifesting. I'm manifesting. I don't know what I'm manifesting, but I'm manifesting something.
Okay, so yeah. So you know what he's manifesting? He's manifesting a divorce, and the dummy can't even see it. He's so stupid. So I'm getting ready to leave town again. 7 of Swords. He doesn't know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm giving blowsies over to the grandpa at the hotel. He doesn't know. So he doesn't know I'm leaving him. He doesn't know because I'm not saying shit. I don't say shit to him. He just thinks that I'm leaving because I'm pissed because, somehow I got too many organic cookies in my order and they overcharged me. It's just horrible. I'm very much focused on the tabloids. I didn't realize we had those in America. So I'm very much focused on making some connections with the tabloids because I'm getting ready to market our family. Okay. I'm going to launch the TIG, a lifestyle blog. I'm going to tell you how to raise your children. I'm going to be the next Martha Stewart, bitches. After this, I'm coming up with my own wine with Snoop Dogg, and you can all suck it. Yeah. That's what we have. I'm really high from talking like her. This is
I just want to say I called it ages ago that the TIG was her best bet. So if she's watching our channels, I called it. The TIG.
I called the Martha Stewart. So wait for that one. That's coming.
Here, wait. Do you do that in California?
Did I see what?
Do you do that in California?
Nobody.
It's kind of like a.
Oh. Oh no, I don't do it. I just flip them off.
It's super old school.
Oh no, no, we just flip people off here. Well, they don't. They're passive aggressive here, so we don't. They're always like, nah. They'll cut you off, but they won't look at you. I always look at them, and I flip them off. All right, never mind. But yeah, she can take it.
So I think this week was better than last week. Alycia and I both felt like last week we were kind of rusty and kind of off. Our coordination wasn't as good as it had been.
We're back in the rhythm.
I think we're back in.
Oh, Martha Stewart before or after prison? I think it might be after because Martha, she got quite a few deals afterwards, and she's still doing. She has a wine now, doesn't she, Martha?
I think she does with Snoop Dogg. I think like they did like a. I love that they're friends. I think that is the cutest friendship I've ever seen in my whole life.
He's a murderer and she's a felon. Why do you get so excited about criminals being friends?
I liked Martha Stewart better after she went to jail because it made her not so,
Oh, I don't know. I don't like either of them.
I think she was set up with that whole thing. I think she got a raw deal there. I don't think that it was a cool deal. I think people let her because basically what she did was she did what her stockbroker told her to do. So is that insider?
She did what Nancy Pelosi did every week. That part I don't care, but I don't like, I just don't like her. I think she's kind of snooty patooty. And I really don't like him because I think he got away with it. And I don't like that shit at all because that was shady. My opinion. Just saying.
Yeah, Snoop is a little spooky. So
yeah, I don't know. And I don't know. There's just things. I don't want to allege anything about him. I don't want him to come after me. A while ago, he didn't live that far from me. So I don't want him driving over here, giving me some J Fizzle in the dizzle and no good.
I don't think Snoop would like me. Let's put it that way. I don't think I'd be on his favorites list.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know if he'd like me. He could probably like I'm probably like the size of a gnat to him, so he could probably drop kick me into like a, the gutter, down to the gutter where the clowns
Isn't he
hang
like
out.
6'4" and like 80 pounds? Like,
Yeah, I don't know how tall he is, but I'm pretty sure I'm compared to him, which might be
well,
entertaining for photo ops.
I think you're awesome, and I wouldn't let him do that.
Except you're all on the other side of the country, so I'm gonna have to fend for myself.
So I told Greg I want to build those pyramids with the copper tops on them so we can psychically communicate, and just in case my internet goes down again.
I don't know. That's an investment in these challenging times. Are you talking about a full-size pyramid I'm gonna sit in?
No, like a little pyramid, like like a little yurt. We go in the pyramids and we go and communicate that way instead of through the internet like the Atlanteans did. We
I have some of these still in my shop, so I guess I'll wear this.
Okay. Should I get one of those? Do I need one of those?
I use this for my I put it over my tarot deck. So at night, my Tell It Like It Is tarot, my OG deck, it sits under this. And I have my Presley Bluestone that sits on top. But yes, so I charge my OG deck under this.
Huh. I need some obsidian, or I need something to deflect the Saturnness of my.
I just got in some obsidian, I think it is, black obsidian worry stones. I just got those in. I got in some ammonite. Those are the little shells. Excuse me. So I got that in recently. Oh, and I got some more amethyst generators. Not your magic wands. Can't find those wands to save my life. I have quartz wands in stock, but those wands, darn, hard to find.
You know what? This was like one of the first crystal chats I ever saw you do.
Mm-hmm.
And like as soon as I saw this one, I was like, mine. And I'm pretty sure it's the exact one that was on the video.
Gosh, I wish I would have saved one of those for myself.
I wish I didn't sell that to you.
No, I don't. Not that. I wish I would have known that was going to be a rare find. You never know when you're buying stuff for your shop if you ever see it again or not. So, Jay's in Seattle, so she's got my back, so she can help. We'll pair up over here when the apocalypse comes back.
West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, when corn pop and crack pop and all of them start popping off.
That was an awesome new name, by the way. Crack Pop.
Yes, thank you, Jay, for giving us Crack Pop, because it's even better than Nimrod.
It's really good. But listen, I gotta run because I gotta get up the road. So next week, guys, my channel, but we could do both channels.
We'll be here too.
We'll be on both channels because this is a new feature. So, so next week maybe we'll green room a little bit earlier so that we can get that set up and or I'll try and figure it out during the week.
I'll tell you how. Just text me. I'll tell you how.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Thanks for being here. Be safe. Take care. Watch out for each